welcome back to another day of fun. Are you ready to learn with me, Miss Laura? I hope you are, so wipe the sleep from your eyes. Give yourself a big stretch and get your brain going because this week we're learning all about oviparous animals. Ovipar, what? Do you remember we learned that word? An oviparous animal is an animal that comes from an egg. And I have a special oviparous animal that's here to share the learning with me this week. It is my hen, Henrietta. Look how fluffy she is. She's so quiet. I just love to pet her. And she brought me some eggs to share with you, boys and girls. So I'm going to bring them up here. We've been counting our eggs. Can you help me count? Here they are. I'll put them in the basket. Count with me. Remember, when we count each one. 1, 2, 2 plus 1 makes 3, 4, 5, and after 5 comes 6, 7, 8, 9, and I have one more, and one more makes 10. That's right, and you happen to have 10 fingers. And we're going to use those fingers to sing our song, so get them ready. Make them do finger aerobics. There they go. All right, here they are. Our song is called 10 Fluffy Chicks, and it's really more of a poem, but it goes like this. 5 eggs and 5 eggs, that makes 10. Sitting on top is the mother hen. Crackle, 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 what do I see? 10 fluffy chicks as yellow as can be. We're going to pretend our fingers are the fluffy chicks. Look at how cute they are. Now we're learning another language too. Isn't that so much fun to be bilingual? Now yesterday we learned a few words like pollito, which means chick, and hambre, which means hungry, and frío, which means cold. So today I'm going to teach you 2 new words in Spanish that are in our song. So the first one is busca. Can you say that word? Busca. Busca means to look for. So I might put my hand up like this when I say that word. The second word is called abrigo. Abrigo means coat. So I might go like this when I say abrigo or coat. And you can do it with me. Are you ready? Okay, get your pollitos or chicks out. Let's do our song in Spanish. Los pollitos dicen pío, 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 cuando tienen hambre, cuando tienen frío. La gallina busca el maíz y el trigo, les da la comida y les presta abrigo. Ooh, I love that song. Now we're going to learn a few more words tomorrow so that at the end you'll know what all the words mean. And I love teaching you new words, and I have a few more behind my door. So let's check them out. From our book today, here are the 3 words that you're going to need to learn. Word number 1, dozen, special letter D for dozen. It means a set of 12. Now remember, we counted 10 eggs earlier. You're going to add 2 more eggs and then you would have a dozen. You usually buy a dozen eggs at the grocery store. The second word is scrambled. When you're scrambled, you're all mixed up. To mix or to stir, to throw together in a random way. That means there's no order. You're just all mixed up. And the last word, special level W, is worry. Worry. You might have heard that word before. It means to feel troubled or upset. You're on edge. You're a little shaky. You don't know what's going to happen. And you might even get a stomach ache. And the character in our story, he worries a lot. He worries about being good. And it's called the good egg. Do you see him right here? He's the main character. That means that's who this story's about. And you might remember the book that this author made that we read called The Bad Seed. So it's by the same author, Jory John and Pete Oswald. So let's read about the good egg and why this egg might be worried. Let's read. Here we are. Look, he's on top of where eggs usually are, little carton. Oh, hello! I was just rescuing this cat. Know why? Because I'm a good egg. So there's the egg rescuing the cat, and the cat's on top of his head. Meow! A very good egg. Look how good he is. He's even blushing. He's so excited to be good. It's true. I do all kinds of good things, like I'll carry your groceries. Look, the bacon with the hat is shopping for bread and vegetables, and the good egg is carrying them. I'll water your plants. I'll change your tires. And the strawberries lifting up the car, and there goes the egg. What would happen if that car fell on the egg? Splat! I'll paint your house. If you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg. So look, he's helping the toast paint his house. Very colorful house, isn't it? I've always been a good egg. It's been this way from the start, even in my earliest days. So there's some oviparous animals, some chickens, and there's the egg. He's being good. He's even gleaming. He has stars around him. Back at the store, there were a dozen of us. Remember, that means 12, living together under one recycled roof. Can you find our good egg? All of them kind of look worried or scared or mad, but there's our good egg right in the middle, looking glad and happy. There was, I'm going to say a bunch of rhyming words with egg. Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank. That would be funny to name your egg Frank. The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. They ignored their bedtime. Go to bed right now. And they say, no, we'll not go to bed. And they stick their tongues out. They only ate sugary cereal. Look at, there they are. They threw tantrums. Wah! They cried for no reason. Oh, I wanted blue candles. They broke their stuff on purpose. They broke the TV with the bat. Oh no. Meanwhile, I try to take charge. I try to fix their bad behavior. I try to keep the peace because I was a good egg. So there's the good egg. He has his mop and his cleaning supplies, and all the other eggs are swinging from chandeliers and painting on the walls. How do you think that feels to be the only one that is responsible? He's trying to be a very good egg. But nobody seemed to care. Every night I was exhausted. My head felt scrambled. There he is with a plunger on his head. Then one fateful morning, I noticed cracks in my shell. They were everywhere. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself, the pressure of making sure everybody was as good as me. I want you to look here. They even took an x-ray of the egg and it shows the cracks. And look, they have a little liquid yolk that they're putting into him. I was cracking up, literally. Something had to change. I had enough. So make a prediction. What do you think the egg is going to do? It's cracking, and if you know about eggs cracking, their insides come out. We don't want that to happen to the good egg. Oh no. I told Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank that I was leaving. Goodbye. I can't be the only good egg in a bad carton, I said. Blah, blah, blah. They replied. How do you think he's feeling? Look at his little mouth, probably sad. I left that night. I wandered from town to town. The hours became days, the days became weeks. I lost track of time. He even grew an egg beard. Look, oh, it's been that long. I was alone. I'm all alone. There's no one around to love me. Out there on the road, under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. He cut off his beard with scissors. I took walks, I read books, I floated in the river, I wrote in my journal. I found simple moments to be quiet. I took deep breaths. I breathed in and out, and I even started painting. Ooh la la, cha cha cha. For once, I found time for me, and guess what? Guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. Look, he doesn't have cracks anymore. He's a shiny new egg. I started to feel like myself again. So zen, wow. So I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. What's gonna happen? He's a changed egg. Now he has to go back to all the other eggs that weren't exactly good. What will other Frank do? This time, I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. There they are in a spa. Here we go. Everybody missed me. I missed them too. Look, the other 11 eggs, they wrote a sign that said, welcome home. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelly. Hey-o, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? Howdy do, other Frank. Sure, every once in a while, somebody's still a little bit bad. But it's not like before. Here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect, and I don't have to be either. I'm okay with that. Yep, the old carton is back together. We're a solid dozen again. It's good to be home. Look at, there they are. The end. So what did you think of the story of the good egg? I really like the part where he realized he doesn't have to be perfect, and he started accepting people for their good and not so good sides. That's something we need to remember, right? So I hope that you check this out in the library. You can also check out the story in the Sora app. Right now, we're going to move on to our foundational skill. And today, we're going to work on rhyming words. Now, you'll remember rhyming words sound the same. Rhyming words sound the same. So I'm going to say some words, and you're going to tell me with a thumbs up or a thumbs down if they rhyme with egg. Okay, so listen to that ending sound. They have to rhyme with egg. And I threw in a few curveballs or harder words that you may think rhyme, but they do not. So be alert. Okay, here's the first one. Think, does it rhyme with egg? How about beg? Beg, egg. Do they rhyme? Yes, that's right. Lots of thumbs up. Beg, egg, both say egg at the end. How about yolk? Yolk, egg. No. An egg has a yolk. That's what I mean. It's tricky, but they do not sound the same. Boo to that. Okay, how about red? Red, egg. No, red trying to sneak in there, but listen to the ending. Red, egg, not the same. How about nutmeg, which is a spice you might put in apple pie? Let's say it. Nutmeg, egg, nutmeg, egg. Yes, they sound the same at the end, don't they? How about shell, shell, egg? No, boo to that. An egg has a shell, but they do not sound the same, right? Let's do one more, oh, two more. How about leg, leg, egg? Yes, they sound the same. Leg and egg both say egg at the end. And last one, chicken, egg, chicken, egg. No, boo, they don't sound the same. They do not rhyme. A chicken makes an egg, right? Or does the egg make the chicken? I can never remember. So I hope that you enjoyed rhyming with me. Remember to practice that daily. Rhyming is so good for learning how to read and recognize the sounds in words. Now today in our project place, I actually have a fun game for us that involves eggs. So let's walk over there and I'll tell you the supplies that you'll need if you want to play along. So here we go. All right, so in this game, we're going to need some of those eggs that you might find at the store this time of year, and you're going to want to break them in half. See, this is just half of an egg. You're going to want to use some tape or a marker, and you can write just right on the egg. You're going to want to write some letters. So if your child is learning all their letters, you might want to include as many letters as you can. But if they're struggling with just a few, usually like Y or G, those tend to be the ones that kiddos have trouble with, you can actually just make those two letters. You can really focus in and review those letters. But we're going to hide a chick under one of these eggs, and you're going to have to guess with me which one it is. I'm going to write it here. We'll see if you can guess. Okay, so I have my chick right here inside my egg. Ready to crack it open? There it is. Look at how cute she is. Oh, she's beautiful. So I'm going to hide her inside one of the eggs so you can't peek. No peeking. Close your eyes. Close them up. Are they closed? Are you sure? All right, here I go. I'm going to hide it under a letter. Don't look. Yeah. Okay. Did you see what letter it was? No? Okay, I'm going to give you some clues here. I have to look myself. There it is. All right, let's see. This letter makes a special sound. It says pa, 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 pa. Okay? And when I write it like this. I do big line down, and I jump back to the top, and I do a little curve. What letter have I made? The letter P. That's right. Let's look under the letter P. I think I see some little chick legs sticking out. Here's the P. Ta-da! There's our chick. Did you guess that right? Okay, let me erase the board. Erase the board. And I just use a little piece of felt to erase my board here. Next, I'm going to put it under a different letter. So make sure you close your eyes. Close them tight. No peeking. And here goes my chick. It's going to go under another letter. Do, 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 do. Don't look. Do, 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 do. Okay, there it goes. I think you could see it. If you could see what letter it is, tell me. What letter is it? Okay, some of you are saying K. All right, let's see if it's the one I write. To make a K, you're going to need a big line down like this. Hopefully you can see it. And then a little line across and another little line. What letter have I made? K, that's right. Let's check the K. I see it peeking from underneath. Ta-da! There's our chick. Yay! Okay, let me erase my board. And again, you're going to close your eyes. Now, of course, you don't have to do this with letters. You can do it with numbers, or if your child is beyond letters, how about sight words? Those are always great to practice. As they go to kindergarten, they actually have to learn, I believe, 100. Whew, that's a lot, isn't it? Okay, here goes my chick. Here goes my chick. Do, 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 do. Okay, I'm gonna put him under. Oh, did you forget to close your eyes? Close them right now. I almost gave it away. Do, 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 do. Oh, here we go. Okay, open your eyes. What letter do you think it is? Let's see if I can guess. Do you think it's Z? Here it is. Do, 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 do. Empty. Do you think it's, let's see, U? Do. No, chick. How about L, which is my special letter? L for Laura. Empty. Where did that chick go? You think you know? Okay, don't tell me. Don't tell me. All right, I'm going to write it right here. It's this letter. As soon as you know it, tell me. It's big line down. Jump to the top. Little curve, so looks like a P, but then you're going to add a little line across, and you're going to make the letter R, like a pirate. Makes a R sound. R. R. Let's check. Where's the R? Is this one the R? No. This one? Yes. Let's open it up. Here we go. There's our chick. Ooh, you're so good. Let's do it one more time before I get to my recommended book and we say goodbye for the day. Okay, close your eyes. Close them tight. Pretend super glue them. You don't know how to do, you put pretend super glue and put them all over your eyes. Then close them tight. Okay, here goes the little chick. Last time. Do, 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 do. Close them, close them. Ready? Don't look. Okay, there goes my chick. Open them up. Let's see, what letter do you think it is? Is it the B? No, chick. Is it the S? Nothing. Let's look. The H? Empty. Which one? Oh, you think it's the U? Let's write it. Now, U is a fun letter to write because it's like a big smile. You start at the top like all your letters and you go down and around. Just like that. A U, big smiley face. Let's take a look. The U, here it is. And there's our little chick. You're so good at this game. I brought a little bell to celebrate because you're so amazing. We won the game. We won the game. Bells are a must. All right, so I hope that you try this activity at home. Like I said, you can do numbers, letters, sight words, whatever it is you like. And if I was doing this in a classroom, around this time of year, children are ready to explore writing letters, or you can use Play-Doh, and you can have them guess on their boards, or use Play-Doh to make the letter they think the chick is on. They'll love this game. They'll also love learning more about oviparous animals. So if you're at home wanting to learn more about eggs and you love guessing games, then this is the book for you. It's called First the. And do you see these seals, these silver circles? It's a Caldecott honor, and it has a Dr. Seuss honor. That means it's a very important book that's won some awards. So if you open it up, you'll see that it'll tell you first the egg, and then it opens up and you'll see different animals becoming the egg. So it's a chick, and let's see which one's next. A tadpole, which then becomes a frog. Oh, tadpole. Have you ever seen a tadpole in a pond? Then there's a seed, which becomes a beautiful flower. See, look, there's the seed and the flower. Let's do a few more. First the caterpillar, and then the butterfly. So there it is. Last one, and we'll say goodbye. First the word, and then the story. So I hope that you check out this story and many, many more. Come back tomorrow where we're going to continue to learn about oviparous animals. Until then, I'm going to send you a big, sloppy, slobbery smooch from me to you. We'll see you then. Goodbye.